In this time and space we're living right now, I feel that I need to say that hatred is the most extreme form of fear. Hatred is fear with this hard shell of anger over top of it. And the only way that we can get to hatred is to have such an intense fear of something that we feel that that idea or that group is an existential threat to me somehow, to my group, that it's a threat to my way of life, to my identity, to my livelihood. So that fear is so intense that it forms this shell of anger that's a very thin veneer over top of it. And that becomes the hatred that wants us to repel that other thing, whatever it is, that other idea, that other group, to push it away in such strong terms because it is such a threat to who I am, whatever group I belong to. That fear is created by introducing language that says that that other idea, that other group is actually not us. It's not even human. It's a very dehumanizing rhetoric. It positions that other idea or that other group as not deserving of human treatment. And that is the rhetoric of fear and the rhetoric of hatred that leads us down the road toward atrocities, toward genocide, by positioning that other thing, that other group of people, that other idea as something that is not worthy of human treatment. And when we recognize that fear in the rhetoric, that fear coming forward as hatred, we don't want to respond in a way that amplifies that fear because we don't want to be on the same frequency as that fear or anger or hatred. So the response that we need to bring ourselves to make is a response that's not coming from fear, that's not coming from this primal survival of lashing out at others because I'm so afraid. Instead, we need to come to a response that recognizes our commonness, that recognizes our common humanity, that recognizes the bonds between us, that shows empathy and compassion toward others instead. Because ultimately, fear is a powerful motivator, but it's a house of cards. It's empty at the center. And it cannot stand when we as individuals choose instead not to embrace the fear, not to embrace the anger, not to embrace the hatred, but instead to approach ourselves and others by looking for our commonness, by standing in our common humanity, by having empathy for other human beings, no matter who they are. And in this time and place, it's important for us to recognize when the rhetoric of fear comes into our existence. That hatred that we're hearing and that we're seeing is just a cover for a very scared person. And we don't want to be that scared person or to participate in making that fear and hatred stronger. So instead, recognize what's happening and stand instead for the common humanity that we share as individuals and as groups across the planet.